Okay, and we are live. Welcome, guys and gals, to another ASMR kind of stream where I'm also going to be gaming in the background. And I hope all you guys enjoy this just late night, relaxing kind of stream. I'm going to be continuing my Fallout 4 pipe weapon only challenge. Right now, I'm on the last of the DLCs, which I did it not really any particular order. I did Vanilla Fallout, then I did the Nuka World DLC. Now I'm about to do the Far Harbor DLC. And once I complete this DLC, I will have had all of them done, and I could compile all the footage I've gotten together and put it all into one video, where I'll shorten it all and explain it all in depth within an hour-long video. So, I just hope all you enjoy this live stream, and I'm just going to be going through, because I haven't played the Far Harbor DLC at all yet, not even on my own time. So this is going to be interesting for all of us. As you can see, I literally, quite literally, just got to Far Harbor and haven't really done much else. I have no idea what type of enemies are here. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. I just realized I actually can't have that music on.
We don't get many visitors around here.
We don't need no freeloaders or more help, mainlander. So you can get back in your boat and leave.
Alan, this isn't your dock. It belongs to the whole town. And that means strangers are welcome. Sorry, you've caught us during a difficult time. But Alan's got a point. Not all visitors have good intentions. So, what's your business here?
I'm looking for a girl named Kasumi.
A young woman from the Commonwealth.
The start of the DLC had it to where I would help Nick Valentine look for a missing girl named Kasumi.
Damn it.
So,
Mariners incoming.
we're gonna... So, our main objective is to look for her. I don't know anything about this or what's about to happen, but right now it looks like stuff is about to go down. This is pretty interesting. I really don't know what's going on right now, but it looks like something is gonna go down and it's gonna be big. Ooh, I love the sound design. That sounded pretty scary right there. Oh, I got somebody running in.
I've got wounded out here. There's no time. Look to the fog. They're coming.
I wonder who they are.
Oh God! Defend yourselves!
Yep, that's a gold barrel, right? Thank God my pipe weapon is really strong. Ooh, we got a legendary Goldberg right off the bat. Let's see if I can one-shot him. Ooh, cool. Got the legendary Goldberg in one shot. Ooh, I'm missing my shot, sadly. Let's see if we can make this in VATS. I'm really trying to upgrade my perception so I could get better at shooting in bats. But even with missing a few shots, it really doesn't matter because I can still do a lot of damage.
It's over.
No. Eyes on the fog. Something's coming.
Oh, looks like there might be a second wave of enemies coming. Ooh, anglers now. Ooh. anglers and gulpers. Ooh, legendary mutated enemy. I'm gonna have a lot of legendary gear to go through at the end of this fight. Hopefully I could get an explosive pipe weapon. That would make this build utterly destructive. I just want to be able to get through this somewhat quickly so I can move on to the next challenge. Is that the last of them?
We're clear.
Seems like it. Weirdly enough, it didn't follow the typical rule of 3 when it comes to fights like that. Let's see. Gulper innards. A bloodied combat knife. Does more damage the lower your health is. Ooh, that's a rare legendary effect. I don't really see that one that much. That's enhanced combat armor left leg. That could be nice. More Gulper innards. Angler? I don't know what Angler does. I don't know what these meats will allow me to do. Hopefully, it'll allow me to make good items. I'm getting a lot of meat and stuff off of them. This Gulper had a Deathclaw hand on him for some reason. Maybe it could have been it could have fought a Deathclaw and survived. Hey Haley. It seems like whatever emote or whatever you're trying to send didn't send properly, so maybe try sending another if you wanted to. Yeah, I think that's it for the Gulpers and the Anglers.
Avery.
And now you see what we're up against. The fog and the creatures it spits out have taken the whole island from my people.
Yeah, it seems
For your help
like
when we needed it.
these
You deserve
Gulpers
this.
and Anglers could be really big threats.
If you managed to survive despite all that, it must be tough.
Ornery, more like.
I'm done cowering behind your damn call, Avery.
You can
Why don't
always
let me deal
count
with the
on
real
Bethesda
problem?
for having
The right people
a
and
lot
my
of
guns
bugs
that
like
can end
this.
those children of Adam
Just
cultists
like how
for
you
good.
can't see
Fog's been
him
here
talking
forever.
until
The children
after he's
didn't
done
make it.
talking.
Before the rat eaters came, the fog was under control. They come, and it
That's
all goes
funny.
wrong. It's time we do something.
It just seems
No
to
need
not
to
want to
burden
work
Stranger with
sometimes.
all this
But
nonsense.
a lot of glitches and stuff make Bethesda games better.
Can we get back to business?
Sorry for all that. You're here for Kasumi, right?
I'm not sure
She headed
who
inland
to
to the Smith
decide
Refuge.
with when it
Katie,
comes to
Getting there will be
this
dangerous. You'll need a guide.
DLC.
Old Longfellow. No one knows the fog like him.
I want to see
But, word of warning,
what
he's a bit of an acquired
DLCs,
taste.
which paths give different perks. I know that they give different perks. Thanks for the tip.
info.
Best place to look for Longfellow's at the bar. The last plank. And, please, lend a hand around town if you're able. Even if it's slapped away. People like the Mariner and Cassie and others need help. And let me say something you might not hear again. Thank you.
Okay. Let me see what perks I could get based off of what I do. Okay, there is the Destroyer of Acadia, which grants massive damage boost when low health for 30 seconds. Let's see. Crusader of Adam perk, which grants increased weapon damage the higher your radiation is. Far Harbor Survivalist, which grants a bonus to all damage resistance types. Protector of Arcadia, which grants a massive boost to energy resistance when health is low for 30 seconds. It seems like Far Harbor Survivalist is the best perk. And that's obtained by activate the launch key for the nuclear submarine as part of the cleansing land quest. How to get the... Sorry, I'm just doing some research real quick. Nonetheless, I'm gonna start. Okay. Let's see if we could get
Alan.
any interesting items from the shops.
Great. Fired your gun a few times and you think you're some sort of hero? This is our fight. Our island. Not yours.
Just trying to help, man.
Hey,
You don't
buddy.
have to be
I
such
was
a
just
jerk
trying to
about
help.
everything.
Charity makes you weak. Makes you need it more and more. Until you're starving from the lack of it. What happens next time when you ain't here, huh? Or the next? Either us harbormen survive on our own terms, or we take the long walk together. So if you're here to buy some ordnance, do your business. Otherwise, take the first boat out of here. Before the children of Adam or worse get you.
Let's
Show me
see
what you got.
you
Make
have
it
to
fast.
sell. Let's see what weapons he has. The Admiral's Friend. Ooh, that's cool. It's a harpoon gun that does double damage if the target is at full health. That would be good if I wasn't using specifically only pipe weapons. Let's see, does he have anything else that I might be able to use? That's a Creation Club item. Man, I really wish that I could use the lever action rifle. But again, it's not a pipe weapon. So let's just look through. Maybe, just maybe, he has a legendary pipe weapon. Oh, he has a legendary fishhook pole thingy. Does he have any legendary armors I may be able to use? Let's see. He has a bunch of Far Harbor exclusive outfits and stuff like that. But it does not look like anything legendary. Which sucks. I mean, it would be nice to get some more legendary gear. He sells a singular stim pack. I could give him the bloodied combat knife. I might be able to upgrade that armor piece that I just gotten. I could always use more 50 caliber ammo. So let's give him some 10mm, 2mm, 5.56. Yeah. Let's do that. And yeah, he doesn't really have too much to sell except for Far Harbor exclusive items. But I can't really use any of those.
Talk with Alan. I don't have time for you.
You don't have to be a jerk, Sandra.
Mariner says the fog's alive. Can hear you. So when would you say?
Let's see. Who should I talk to for what? That's optional. I'm not too sure on what to get for... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter which ending I get, because I should honestly do the DLCs before I finish the main campaign. I should do that for my next challenge, because it honestly doesn't matter whatever ending I get for the Far Harbor DLC, as long as I end it. So, I'm gonna turn off this mission and just talk to old Longfellow.
You need work? Look at the Mariner. Lord knows she's
Is
always
there
about something.
Stay clear of the quarry.
any other vendors around here?
I could use time. Alone.
Those aren't your boots.
They're on my feet. Beat it.
My brother's been through enough. Those boots aren't yours.
Tony's got no right to be here no more. You can't take care of yourself. Better you take the long walk.
I'm giving you one warning. Tony gets his boots back.
Your mom's not around no more, Smalls. I'm not afraid of you.
You might be thinking I'm just a stupid girl. Thinking
Dang, little girl pulled out a knife.
Got to sleep. Make things right quick. Or else.
Shit.
I don't have time for mainlanders.
Dang. And that's Tony. That's her brother. Little girl just busted out a knife.
Who just got here. Better watch yourself, 'cause this
Right.
Do you sell anything or no? No, you don't sell anything, and I'm not really. Ugh, gross. And I'm not too interested in anything besides doing the main mission and maybe
there.
buying some
To the
stuff.
bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
Let's trade.
What do you
Of course.
sell? Let's see. Yeah, it seems like you mostly sell, more. Ooh, what's the... Ooh. Agility and perception and a cool looking helmet? Ooh. That is cool. Agility and perception perks in a cool looking helmet? I will... Let's see this. Recon Marine helmet. Ooh, it gives decent armor. It gives decent ballistic energy and radiation resistance with the added bonus of agility and perception. That is quite nice. I'm gonna have to equip that over to the Disciples hood. And it even looks cool. I'm glad I looked.
Alan's got enough backbone to stand up to the
You
children.
don't sell anything. I don't really need to steal stim packs.
Hey.
Consultation note. I'm looking for maybe any more vendors. You're a mission giver. Is this a vendor maybe?
Captain.
Oh, that's Captain Avery. Let's meet old Longfellow. Let's see what's up with him. Okay. Now let's talk to old Longfellow and maybe figure out more about Kasumi and how she went missing. Okay. I'm looking for named NPCs.
Hey there.
What's your order, sweetie?
Let's see.
Let's see what you have.
You got my attention.
You sell a basic weapon and really only 8 items. Ooh, Vim. It's this DLC's version of Nuka-Cola.
I can't see any better way of greeting it than to have another round. On the house! Yeah! Time to party!
Here's some Mitch.
This Mitch guy
Want a
seems
bite?
pretty
Need to
nice.
make sure I can take your order.
Mainlander, today's your lucky day. Free beer for ya! Ha ha!
Nice, thank you.
You have anything a bit stronger?
Ha ha! I like your style, but... No. So, drink up! Stay here over long and the fog will claim you. As well meet her with a belly full of fire, eh?
Let's see what you have
Do
on
you
tap.
sell anything differently,
You liquored
maybe?
up then. Ha!
Do you sell possibly? Oh, you only sell 8 items. But you sell more Vim as well, which is interesting.
We're the only bar in
Let's see. So let's talk to old Longfellow finally. Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, cool. I have the Islander's Almanac that gives me more point of interest on my map.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your hands dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Dang.
I'm not some no-name mainlander. I'm tough enough for your little island.
Sling a bit of lead on the hull, and now you think you're ready to walk in the fog, do you? Things you'll
No
see
offense, old
inland make
Longfellow,
that
but I've killed
someday.
so many Deathclaws, so many Yao Guai,
I helped the harbor out.
hundreds of
Figure all of you
sins,
owe me something.
If
hundreds
you're looking to square
of just
away some
everything.
debt with the
I've
hard
killed
work,
so
you
many
can get in
things that I
line.
could defend myself from just about anything,
Listen,
old
if you're dead
Longfellow.
set on this
And I'm
foolishness,
using some of the worst weapons in the game.
whiskey from the bartender Mitch. Until then, we're done.
Okay, I will get you whiskey.
Pip-Boy?
Mitch,
Heard about
Looking a
those.
mite too sober in my estimation.
An honest to goodness sea
Fix
bass,
that.
and I get nary a peep.
I don't
you
need
have?
the whiskey.
Music to the ear.
Old Longfellow needs the whiskey. Let's see. One whiskey. Okay, here you go, old Longfellow. You drunken old man. Here's your whiskey.
Ah, now you're talking. I could get you to Acadia, but you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like. And then the real work can begin.
I believe I have plenty of Red X in the meantime. Let's go.
let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Let's see. How close am I to leveling up? I still have more than halfway before I level up again.
With whiskey.
Okay, let's follow old Longfellow in hopes that we could find the missing girl Kasumi at Acadia, which apparently is a synth refugee hideout on
Acadia's above
the
fog.
island of Far Harbor.
Never look a trapper in the eye.
So this will be interesting.
Road. Tastes foul as sin, but it'll help.
They Mirelurk jerky. I wonder what that does. Mirelurk jerky. Oh, it gives me poison resistance, HP, and perception. That's interesting. So it actually gives me some significant buffs.
Trappers ahead. When the bullets start
trappers.
flying, find cover. Keep your head down if you want to live.
I wonder what type of enemies the trappers are. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to the controls. Oh. Trappers are human enemies.
There's someone or something else.
Let's see if I could... Wow, I can't believe I was actually able to hit that shot. Let's see if I can hit this one. Okay, that should have hit, but it didn't. Let's try to get him again. There we go. Oh, there's a sniper up here. Not a very good one, but I'm better. So it doesn't matter. One of them was legendary, so let's see what they had. Let's see. Trapper chest piece. It looks somewhat cool, but it also doesn't provide much resistance. So I think I will... That is ridiculous. That's literally like a crab or lobster trap. But it's a helmet.
That's something in your brain.
Coastal armor. Some of these armors do look cool, but they don't really have that much resistance. Ooh, that's a pretty good legendary effect for a submachine gun. Stagger per hit on a automatic weapon. That's pretty good. Oh. Man, I'm already over encumbered. I'm gonna have to drop something. I could probably just drop the SMG. I don't really need it. But yeah, that's interesting. With all those unique armors that are exclusive to this DLC. Though I imagine you probably could find them on legendary enemies in the vanilla game. Just like how I found the lever action rifle. Oh. Oh, a fog ghoul.
Find a bit of exercise, that.
They don't seem any different than regular ghouls, though. Which is a shame. I would have liked to have seen a unique ghoul. Come on, try to hit the shot. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, I think the stairs were in the way of my shot. But I took his arm off, so it doesn't matter. Table knife. Ooh, viable blood sample. I could bring that back to the doctor in the Brotherhood of Steel. And oh. I did not mean to awaken all these ghouls. Thank God this gun is super powerful. I can pretty much one-shot just about most enemies with this, if not two-shot. But of course, level does take into effect. I'm going to take more Rad-X because it seems like a lot of this fog is radioactive. And I do not want my max health to be decreased because of radiation. So, I will take as much Rad-X and Rad-Away as I can get. Hold on, old Longfellow. Just trying to get some ammunition and some supplies while we're out. Oh. Man, these wolves are like quite small.
Count the ammo and see what's left.
Wolf meat.
We grow everything extra mean.
Interesting. Regular Fallout only had it to where there were wild dogs. Whoa.
They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear.
That was pretty scary sounding. It was like a huge, low rumble that you'd feel down in your gut.
When I was a young lad, though higher than you and me, the whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted.
It seems like the radiation damage isn't that high on this island, though. At least where we are right now. Then again, this might just be because it's the beginning of the game. Aster. I don't know what that does. And I don't really have the inventory space to hold on to it, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. Is that a... Ooh, Mirelurks and Gulpers. I hate Mirelurks, but thankfully none of them were too tough right here. It was just mostly soft-shelled Mirelurks, which are about the easiest ones in the game. When you start getting into the Razor or Killer Claws or whatever, they tend to be much tougher. But the soft shells tend to be pretty easy to take down. Because, like the name suggests, they have very soft shells, which makes it to where it doesn't provide nearly as much resistance as a normal Mirelurk would give. Though when I do my fist-only playthrough of this game, they are going to be a pain, and I know it.
Got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones
Making
in
sure
these
all my
parts,
weapons
is a
are
fair
reloaded.
challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them. I'm too damn
Oh, more ghouls. I hate ghouls as well. Not because any of them are typically that hard, but because of the fact that they like to jump at you. The little psychos when it comes to combat. They just throw themselves at you. And it could be quite disorienting. These are all 2D. Bethesda, I know that you sometimes cut corners in your games, but this is ridiculous. It's like a piece of paper that somebody planted in the ground and tried to paint to look like a flower. Come on. You're better than that, Bethesda. Well, you're not, but still you should be. So, old Longfellow, are we close to Acadia yet? Or do we still have some distance to cover?
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here?
Oh man, she
Another
looks
rat
pretty.
Worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm
My
me.
girlfriend should get that
I am
hairstyle.
shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Calm
Let's
down.
just settle down.
I don't
okay?
know what's
You're
going on
right.
here.
Waste of ammo.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man.
You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of
I'm
snakes.
sorry, lady, but I
Beasts
will have to
that
go
subvert
further.
the
I
will
still
of
have to
Adam.
look for Kasumi.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell me about
Tell you.
your religion.
Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred
From what I
fog.
gather, she's a child of
land
Adam,
Adam
which
has claimed
is
for
more or less a
children,
cult that
and you may join
worships
them
radiation
if he deems you
and
worthy.
the bombs that dropped before, during the Great War, before this apocalypse.
Okay.
And
Sign me up.
yeah, they
Excellent.
worship it. They
Head to the
think that
nucleus.
every
There, Adam's plans for you will be
explosion or like nuclear explosion they refer to as like the division, which is like a divine paradise, and like each cell that divides and causes a nuclear explosion
Acadia's not too far now.
is its own reality or universe or something like that. It's kind of a weird cultist religion. But it could be interesting as well. Just cool little in-game world building.
Excuse me.
And we've arrived. Just for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there.
I will not
And I'm
be
serious
using
about the
companions on this
You ever
run
wanna hunt the
in
forests
order
and waters
to
of the island that
make my run seem more
Boy
valid.
shows do.
I just don't want to make things seem more
Damn fog's
invalid.
got my lungs again.
Right now, I think I'm going to teleport back to the Commonwealth real quick. Dang, where is the Commonwealth? There we go. I want to teleport back to the Commonwealth, upgrade that leg piece that I got, mess with whatever cooking materials that I've gotten from the gulpers and what was it? The crawlers? I don't know. There's something else, but I need to manage my inventory a little bit better, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Because I'm carrying a ridiculous amount of weight, and every item has weight, so it can make it very, very annoying trying to balance all these things. So I'm going to see about ditching some weight. I think I'm going to ditch the armor that I'm wearing in order to get some of my other legendary armor that's honestly better, but doesn't look as cool. And just kill two birds with one stone. Get more amazing abilities from it, and be able to knock off a lot of this weight. Because picking up even that one Tommy gun not too long ago just set my weight limit over the edge, which makes it to where you can't fast travel and to where you walk super duper slow. Neither of which I want to deal with. So I think I'm just gonna bite the bullet on this one a little bit.
This'll go better if we don't talk to each other.
Let's see. Let's drop off the Disciples Hood, the Disciples Metal Chest Piece, excuse me, the arms. So let's see what we have here. Let's take the Synth Chest Piece, the Overseer's arm, Shadowed arm, okay. Let's go ahead and put that on, put that on, that on, and that on. And then let's see. I'm going to upgrade the sorry about that. The combat armor left leg and see what I could do with it. So if we bring it over to the armor workbench, go to the combat armor leg, let's get it shadowed. Then we put on ultralight. And then I won't bother with paint. Let's see, which is better? Oh, okay, so the combat armor leg weird. Yeah, the combat armor leg narrowly beats out the leather leg in almost every aspect. Wait. That gives agility and perception. That gives reduction. Oh, those were separate legs. Sorry about that. Okay, let's drop off the leg that I acquired. Because I might use it later on. I'm not sure. Let's drop that off in there. Okay. Got my weapons. I should probably not carry as many 8 items. Let's see what I could craft. Let's see. Soup. Wow. Gulper innards allow me to make something that allows me to go invisible. That's interesting. Let's see. Let's cook some soft shell meat. Angler. Plus 15 action points and reduce fall damage for 20 minutes. Ooh, that's quite nice. Let's definitely do that. Oh, and I just got a trophy as well. Just add salt water. It's probably having to do with the food in the Far Harbor DLC. And then, let's see, what else? Let's make some of those gulper foods. Okay. And then, oh, they look pretty cool. I like the helmet though. Let's go ahead and drop off. Oh wait, no, let's go to the chem station. Let's see what chems we can make. We can make some psycho. That's always nice. I'm not gonna make any jet. There's no reason for me to. Let's make a glowing blood pack. Make a stim pack as well. And then, let's see what we can make at the Nuka mixer. Let's see. I'm probably gonna need a Nuka Extreme. And then, let's see. That only gives me carry weight, which that sucks. And then let's make a Nuka Cooler. And then some Nuka Voids. And then a Nuka Cola. And then finally we could drop stuff off. Let's drop off. Let's see. Fever Blossom? 27 Gator Claw Steaks. My Glowing Fungus. These Gulper Innards. My Bourbon. My Mentats. Like half my Medics. 20 Nuka Colas. Then let's see. What, I only have one Rad-X. That's quite unusual. Drop off my vodka. Soft shell meat. And I'm just gonna eat the... I'll drop off the wolf meat as well. Okay, let's head back to Far Harbor real quick. And continue with the DLC. So yeah, just had to get rid of some of that excess weight and equip my better armors, just so I can have extra bonuses, especially when it comes to VATS, because I know for a fact that a lot of the enemies in Far Harbor can be very tough. I know that both Far Harbor and Nuka World introduced a lot more tougher enemies, because typically only the toughest thing in Fallout 4 were Deathclaws or maybe Yao Guai. Oh, and the very rare super mutant behemoth, but those were exceedingly rare. I think there's a very limited amount of spawns for super mutant behemoths in Fallout 4, at least in the base game. So I think it kind of changed things a bit when it came to that, because it added many more enemy types in the various DLCs and made them a lot more difficult as well. So it changed things a lot. It made it to where you didn't have to like look for the very few super mutants, and only like one or two ever respawned, and hope that you could just keep farming them for massive amounts of XP or rare weapons. Because I think there was only one or two super mutant behemoths that ever even respawned out of like the 4 or 5 in the entire game. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I don't really like to farm areas. Like, I'll come back to areas if like I'm passing through, or if a mission takes me there again. But I don't typically just like farm certain enemies trying to obtain loot. I want to keep the game going and interesting by searching around and exploring every nook and cranny and coming across enemies that way, a more natural way, rather than, oh, I know that there's a 20% chance that a super mutant behemoth will spawn here, and they tend to drop tons of caps and stuff, so I'm just going to keep killing them over and over again. No, that's boring to me. I don't see the appeal behind that. You end up getting into like Destiny kind of habits where you'll just farm the same enemy or groups of enemies over and over again, and it's like, why? Excuse me. In the hopes that you may be able to get like a rare drop, or maybe get ahead of enemies much later on, but I don't know, I feel like that takes a lot of the fun out of the game and makes it more of a chore. Games shouldn't be chores, they should be relaxing and fun.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself,
I'm glad you're liking
here is a
the stream, Haley.
Taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace.
This guy
While
looks so cool.
Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed. Few would brave the kind of journey you've had for the sake of someone else. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to
This guy looks like a heavily modified version of Nick Valentine.
You think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
I'm a human being, not a synth.
Are you sure? I don't mean to question you, but what's the first memory you have?
I remember being in my house the day the bombs fell. We ran to the vault. We were frozen. I was the only survivor.
No memories before then? Just a single day, and then waking up alone? We so easily accept what's presented. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them.
Man,
I won't lie to
this
you.
guy is really getting
There
deep
will
with the
always
thought
be
right
other
here.
Explanations.
It's
Trauma,
quite interesting to
disease,
see what he's
the
doing with
background radiation.
trying to dissect our mind.
It all take their toll.
trying to see if we may or may not be a synth, due to the fact that no one's really sure if they're synth or not in the Commonwealth.
Thank you. You've given me a lot to think about.
I'm glad to hear it. Acadia is open to you.
This is pretty interesting. It makes you wonder.
Introduce yourself to my
These synths kind of put in the kind of ideal that if you were to have a boat,
she's usually working down
like a regular old-fashioned wooden rowboat, right? And over time, you have to
you should know the Institute has been destroyed.
Replace each and every board over time, right?
No more corsair hunts. No more slavery.
Would it still be the same boat that you had?
That also means
that's the question.
To make the synths is lost. Our origins have been buried. Not to mention the loss of human life. Sorry. I'm not going to judge the actions of someone who's
I love you too, Haley.
Great evil. You have our gratitude.
This makes you also wonder.
Is there anything else you need?
If you are the only, like, this is a very weird situation. If you were a synth, and the person that you were meant to be, you have all their memories, their thoughts, their emotions, everything. You were pretty much the embodiment of them. And they're killed off.
Admirable.
I should get going.
Are you that person then? If you don't know any better, you have everything of their mindset.
You worry too much.
Would that just make you them? It just, there's interesting ideals behind all of this. I kind of like those philosophical kind of talks. It can be very interesting when you start really thinking about it. To the point where some people even get upset about it. Right now, I'm just gonna continue looking for Kasumi. I don't know why I picked up that paint can. I don't need to pick it up. Okay. Kasumi should be in this area, apparently. Man, this place is actually pretty big. Ooh, it looks like they have merchants too.
I'll probably be leaving soon.
That's for the best. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with
I
outsiders
may be
is
with the
just
Brotherhood of Steel, but I'm not here to kill you guys. Yet.
You can relax. I'm not a threat.
Just don't cause any trouble.
I won't for now. Ooh, Islander's Almanac. Receive 10% less damage from radiation-based attacks. Ooh, that could be really interesting.
Hi. You want to buy something or what?
Yes. What do you sell?
It's not much, but it's the best I can do.
Do you have any legendary pipe weaponry? That would be amazing. You have... Oh, that would be awesome to get, but I just can't get it. That's an interesting flamethrower as well. Let's see, do you have any other legendary armor, maybe? No, but you do have more ammo as well. Sadly, nothing that I really want. But it happens. Okay. Just gonna take your guys' ammo if you don't mind. Which none of this is set to own, so.
Excuse me.
New guy, right? Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My
My head is killing me. Now's not a good time.
Sorry, didn't mean to bother you.
It's not your fault. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah, well, you couldn't have, so just forget it.
So you're that new fellow from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home.
Man, she is
I'm
a
afraid
whole
Kasumi
bundle of
doesn't seem to
happiness
want
and
to discuss it,
sunshine.
but how are things there?
Getting better every day, I think.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I would like to see it again someday, once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose, but honestly, it does get a bit boring.
You're safe here. That's what really matters.
I suppose. One could do with a little excitement now and then.
It's crazy
though.
to think
Don't
that
you
all
think?
of these
I'm
people
sure I'll see you around.
are
take
copies
care.
of pre-existing people that were
You're new here too,
Colt
huh?
killed off.
I haven't been here that long myself.
The Institute killed off a lot of these original copies of these people, and these are just the robotic versions, essentially. Yeah, I get it. Your bundle of sunshine and happiness. Well, let's see. I just wanted to get some loot. Ooh, it looks like this is their armory or something. No, not armory. But it's something. Let's see. What
Sounds
are
like you got
you
the all clear.
selling?
So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet? That Kasumi's a good enough kid, I suppose. A little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
Yeah, I hear you.
Hey, that's so? Huh. Most of the chumps here act like I'm out of my gourd. Good to know someone else sees it my way. Anyway, lately I've taken...
It is kind of a bleak outlook, but it can help people cope.
Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
Sure, let's take a look.
Now we're talking.
What do you have for sale? You don't really have much in the way of weaponry. Let's see. A fisherman's hat. Let's see. Do you have anything else? Oh? You have the chest piece for this armor, but it has a really bad legendary effect. Stand still and you take reduced damage. But when you're standing still, you're probably going to take more damage anyways. So I really don't understand the appeal of that. If you're going to be standing still all the time, you're going to be taking way more damage anyways. So I do not understand it. But some people like this kind of builds in this game. Let's get some more 50 caliber ammo. Always could use more 50 caliber ammo. More Radix is good too.
Need something?
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Okay. Kasumi should be down here. Kasumi.
Is completely fried.
Of course she's working on stuff.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad...
Yes, Kasumi, your parents are deeply
those
worried.
people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
You're not a synth,
Kasumi, listen to
Kasumi.
me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your
You
real
haven't
daughter is
been
dead and
lying
I replaced her?
to anyone. If anything, your whole perception of reality, if you are a synth, has been put into you. You don't know any better as a synth.
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
Look, I get it. They hired you to bring their daughter back. And I wish I could. I really do. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running for long enough.
If something's going on, then I can help. Just tell me what's happening.
I don't know how you could. Wait. Wait, of course you can help. You find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
All right, I'm listening.
Now this is getting interesting.
Where to begin?
Let's just see where this mystery takes us.
Right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
That would be quite a twist.
There's not much to go on.
I know. I've been working
Though, sometimes in life, people will extend a hand just to have a knife behind their back with the other hand. So, it could be very plausible that Dima is pulling something like that.
Spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but security on it is crazy.
I'll figure this out. Just stay here.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you've found anything.
Okay, guys and gals, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. I am very tired, and I am ready for bed, and I recommend anyone watching does the same. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope that you have a wonderful night.